Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am Sean Anderson, Most Valuable Podcast. Alongside me is Brandon Swanson, and we are previewing the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Oakland Raiders. And Brandon, what are your thoughts on the Falcons versus the Raiders happening at 3:25 p.m. Central Standard Time on CBS?
On CBS.
On CBS.
Well, you know, the Falcons, they didn't play all that well last week against Tampa Bay. They ended up closing the gap and made it a closer game than I think it probably should have been. But the Falcons didn't play well. I'm not surprised. I don't see the Falcons doing all that well this season. But for them, they need to find a running game again. Devonta Freeman, what happened with him last week?
I need him for my fantasy team, so.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, sister. So I think that I think for Devonta Freeman, what's going on? Or even Tevin Coleman, bringing him in and getting him. I mean,
I got both.
He got some touches.
Yeah.
Coleman got some touches through the air. Nothing on the ground. If you have no running game, you're screwed. Everyone's going to know you're going for Julio Jones.
I mean,
That's how you say his first name, right? Julio?
Yeah, Julio.
Of course.
You saw that last week against the Vikings, too, when they knew that Sean Hill couldn't throw the ball, that they stopped AP. But yeah,
absolutely. And then on the other, so for the Falcons, got to be find the running game.
And Julio.
And Julio. Or is it Julio?
We'll have to get on it.
We will.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ask Ron Burgundy.
We'll look our producers.
For the Raiders, it's continue to be high on yourselves. And I love that about Oakland. Last week, oh my gosh, Jack Del Rio,
balls of steel.
I'm going for it. And he told Derek Carr that before the drive even started. If we score here, we are going for two. Mm-hmm. Carr got down there and he's putting up we're going for two. I'm thinking, shit, what is he doing? And no, he was doing what his head coach told him to do. Mm-hmm. Gutsy call, ballsy call. I think that was awesome. Good job by Michael Crabtree to catch it in the end zone. Really good job by Oakland to beat a Saints team that has so much talent on the offensive side of the football, and they hung right with them. Good job, Oakland. For Oakland, I think it's just continue to do what you did last week. It's make the big plays. They even came from behind a little bit, but they did not panic. For Oakland, it's do not panic. I don't think there's going to have to be a whole lot of panicking in this game because I think Oakland's going to be ahead for most of it. I'm going to say it's going to be 35-20, and the Oakland Raiders are going to win this one pretty big over the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, that's a blowout there. Well, that's going to wrap up this video. Tell us if you think that Brandon's prediction is going to be wrong. Tell us if you think it's going to be a blowout, like you said. Tell us if you think it's going to be closer. Tell us if you even have the Falcons winning. But also, before we wrap up this video completely, Ricky did an interview with Will to Win, an Oakland Raiders podcast, kind of previewing this game. So if you do want to see Ricky's side, check that out in the description down below. Also, there you'll find our Twitters and our Patreon page if you do want to help us support and make a better quality product for you guys. Check out our Patreon page down below. I don't know why I said .com. Down below. That's going to wrap up this video. For Brandon Swanson, I am Sean Anderson, and we will see you in the next video.